So we're paid predominantly to write, right? So a previous guest talked about a lot of its relationships and strategy, and that is. But if a lot of what we have to do is reduce to writing, and to do good writing, the basis is good research and then really some hard thinking, right? So those aren't skills that people are generally born with. There are some people that just come that way. But the vast majority of people that attend law school, the challenge that they have is this repetitive process of here's an area you've never studied before, try and understand the general principles and now produce something like produce a contract or produce a demand for somebody else. And AI has the potential to make you do that a lot faster, but it also has that potential to never allow you to develop that skill to do it if something new comes. And one of the most fun days of my life was we have an innovation kind of a series of lectures we bring people in. And we had someone come in who now is teaching adjunct, but he had been, I think he was Intel's chief counsel in China and then stayed on for a while. I got named Greg Slater, but he spoke and it was just amazing. It was just an amazing lecture, and I got to go sneak out to lunch with one of our faculty who worked for Baker Botts and then for the media group. So it's the group that invented Match and Tinder and those kind of things. And listening to them talk, so we're just eating away, and then the person that was faculty stopped goes, so can you tell me what technology existed that you've worked on regulation and lobbying and all these other things when you graduated from law school? And he looked down, he looked at me, I don't think one. I don't think any of this technology existed when I graduated from law school. No, he graduated 2 years before Word Perfect was in the general release, and and the other person graduated the same year I would have graduated if I was in his class. And he said exactly the same for me, right? And he said that the things that students understand is it's our ability to respond and come up with good strategy that really is the benefit of attending law school. It's not necessarily passing the bar and the things you'd see on TV. And I think that the challenge, and I was talking to an artist about this, and he said that the what he's seen is generalized models are great in steps. If you get a 20-step process, steps 1 through 10, they can whip through so much faster than a human could whip through. Like, and the temptation is to delegate. But he said, as an artist, I had to make those mistakes in steps 1 through 10 to be able to get to the level of 11 through 20 that people pay me for now. And I think it's the same for attorneys. I've heard my first job in a big firm was just doing document review, like a tedious task that I hated, and I did it for 2,000 hours a year, for the first 3 years of my career, and then I finally could be trusted to do other things. And he said, there's definitely there's applications now that do that, aided by AI, and they do it faster and arguably better than humans can do. But his concern is then what do you do with junior associates that have never been
Right.
there and they've never dug the ditch. So, but
Well,
so
yeah, it's an interesting question that in a variety of venues will have to be kind of individually sorted out.